It's your boy. I'm that native 253. I keep hesitating, bro, because I want to come up with a different intro, but every time I think about it, I can't fucking think of one that sounds dope. Because the one I just said don't even sound dope, but it's like the only one that comes to mind. I was just talking about this, man. The difficulty, bro. The skill difficulty. Fuck. So when I have it on freshman, I whoop the dog shit out of whoever I play. But if I bump it up to varsity, it's like I get injured right away. If I put it on All-American, I can't even drop back. And if I put it on a Heisman, we can't even complete a pass. So I don't know what the fuck to put it on. We're playing Ohio State, so, and technically this is still my freshman year, because they put me in week 10. So career-wise, I've only played 13 games compared to other people that have played like 18. Yeah, so I haven't really played that much. I mean, I've been playing a lot, but I'm saying, like, career-wise, my player's career compared to everybody else's. Like, Julian Sayin at Ohio State, he has 33 games played. Demarcus, that's a weird-ass name. That's dope. He's playing for Hawaii, at least it says he is. A lot of these dudes are transferring, so I don't know where the fuck they're playing this year. They made the transfer portal on this game so realistic. You're a real one, bro. Appreciate all that love and support, dog. Good looking out. But yeah, it's so realistic. Like Gio Lopez, he played at South Alabama last year. I remember that. But now he's playing for North Carolina, so I don't know if he transferred in real life or if he's there. Because, like I said, I got Devin Dampier from New Mexico, and I didn't know he was going to Oregon, or else I would have went somewhere else because I want to play right now. But he transferred in. And then once I go look, like, there's hella motherfuckers that transferred. And I thought they were still at their school. Or I thought they were still in the transfer portal because I haven't heard of them saying, oh yeah, I'm going to this school yet. But here they are. They're all over the fucking place. Like Zane Flowers, he was at Oklahoma State. This shit's crazy, bro. Yeah, this shit's so realistic. So if y'all about to play college football, yeah, it's with it, bro. This shit is dope. I'm so glad we're not playing at Ohio State, because then we'd have to deal with that shakiness. It fucking, the routes are all fucked up, and when I try to change the play, it's not gonna do it. Yeah, bro. But I'm a 94 overall. We got whoever, Tanner Applewhite. I don't know if he's a real player, if he's AI. But De'Aaron Hill, he's real. He's a freshman. Well, sophomore now, but that's crazy, bro. And we got a transfer. DeCorian Moore. He played at either UCF or USF. USF. It's the white and gold team over in Florida. He transferred out of there, and now he's at Oregon. So when I said I started in week 10, he was my second or third option, right? We had hella transfers coming in, bro. We had like fucking Denzel Boston. I can't remember where he came from. We had Malik Benson from Florida State. We had fucking, and then we had all the people that were already at Oregon. What's that senior's name that stayed back? Evan Stewart. And then we had Justice Lowe. But Justice Lowe was a senior, and then we had Kyler Casper. or whatever the fuck his name was, Casper something. But all those motherfuckers are gone. That's why I'm naming all those guys off. The only person now we have is DeCorey and Moore, and that's it. Like, the rest of these people are either like incoming transfers or AI generated, and I don't know. But that's the only thing that sucks about going to Oregon, or any school for that matter. Unless you know right now that school is about to have people there for like that are freshmen or sophomore and they're about to be there for a couple years, don't go to that school, because they're about to go to the NFL, and as soon as they go to the NFL, your team's not getting in no good transfers. Like, we didn't get no good tight end. Our left tackle got switched. He's a right tackle, but now he's playing at left tackle. Like, our offensive line is not even that fucking good no more, bro. We went from having a superstar offensive line to having a mid. They switched left and right tackles. I don't know why, but they did. Even our defense, bro, like, fuck. We went from being one of the top teams in the college football league to being mid. Appreciate you for the follow, Christian. Good looking out. Good looking out. I've said multiple times that I'm gonna stay consistent on this shit, but I'm trying. Bear Alexander left. Where did he go? Did he go to NFL or what? Because, I mean, we did win, so. That's crazy, though. I can't believe that they're talking about how Bear, like, we're depending on Bear Alexander to come through this year. And if Bear doesn't come through, then the Oregon Ducks are going to be trash. Like, what? How is it going to depend on one player? But what they mean is because he's that, I guess supposedly he's that type of dude, like, that fucks up the locker room, or like when he walks in, like, he's like Debo type shit. Yeah, appreciate that, bro. I didn't realize it's all the way at 6K. That's dope. I think this is the most we've ever had. That's filthy with it. W Steph Curry in the chat. For real, for real. Alright, just gotta. And when you pick your mental ability, you better pick adrenaline, because I picked fucking the route running thing or whatever, where like your routes don't get affected, but you want adrenaline because it helps your stamina. And like, I'm the quarterback, right? So as soon as I draw it back and throw it, if I get hit and I'm throwing it, that still goes against your fucking, you getting injured, your health. So if you don't have that shit, you're gonna get hurt and you're gonna get injured, and then you're not gonna be able to do shit. Like, at all. I've tried. I tried playing through injury. You used to be able to. You used to be able to play through injury last year and fight through it and just keep going and like score touchdowns on a fucked up leg or fucked up shoulder. This year, once you're hurt, it just adds on to it. And then it slows you down. Like 2K, once you're hurt, you can't run no more. That's how this is. College football is coming up, or they're getting with the program, I guess you would say. But we're about to play Ohio State, like I said multiple times. I'm picking the unis right now. A lot of people don't give a fuck about the uniforms, but I do, because I'm recording it and putting it on YouTube, so it matters. Okay, good. I did. All right, let's get it. But the other reason why it takes me so long to get on live is because I got 2 channels that I gotta keep up with. And that ain't nobody's fault but my own. But still, I gotta keep up with them. So I do. And they're 2 different kind of content. So, and I can't integrate either, like, to them together. And I can't do it on here either. Every time I start talking about it, they get mad. But that's why it takes me so long to go live. And then as soon as I'm trying to, my babies want to see me, so I go to chill with them. But tonight they just wanted to see me to give me a hug, to say they're going to bed basically. They're 1 and 2, but they know how to talk. They know how to communicate. See, I'm already injured, and I just started the game. This goes to show. I forgot. This is why I stopped, and I was like, fuck that, I'm not going to play because it's going to start me off playing Ohio State. I'm starting off the game with -1 carry, -1 mid-throw accuracy, -1 speed, -1 throw on the run, and -1 throw power, bro. That's going to fuck all kinds of shit up. You might as well just take me out, coach. The fuck?
Great place to start for this offense. Caught in the backfield. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you can tell the cornerback was up, ready to come.
Oh, shit. See? I'm not even on high difficulty, bro. What the fuck? God damn. Playing the Buckeyes, bro. Their defensive tackle in the middle is a demon. He's on that demon time. Demon time. And I still got that shit. Fuck, he got me. Sigma kid, what's happening, bro? Good morning. Oh, I forgot I'm charging my my controller. We did that, bro. I stepped back, I dropped back, 2-3 step drop back. Was getting ready to throw that shit, and then I saw it because the play, they all went this way. The tight end went under and up. I don't know what route that is. Don't fucking at me because I don't know. But he got open, and I knew he was gonna. That's the whole point of the play. I don't know how to explain it because the way you throw, depending on what kind of throw you want to do, you push certain buttons. Well, I threw that shit to where it was like a lob, but not like a rainbow. Touch pass. I touch pass that shit. Right in the basket. All he had to do was this. Perfect. Let's give him a run play. I hate running the ball. I'm like TD Barrett. If y'all know TD Barrett on YouTube, I hate running the ball. Not a whole lot, just this for right now. I was telling them before you hopped in, good looking out for the 7K, bro. 7K likes. I basically fell asleep like, go. So it was like 7 or 8 this morning. The sun was starting to come out and I got tired, so I turned everything off, turned my live off. I was falling asleep on live, turned my live off, laid down, fell asleep. I slept all day, bro. And then I got up at like 7 or 8, but I still had to like record content and fucking post the content and do all kinds of other shit before I could go live. Or else I would have been live a long time ago. Hey, what position you play? That's what's up. That's what's up. I used to play too. I played, I didn't play for that long though. That's what sucks. I was a bad kid. So I did other shit, but I was always in sports while I was able to. And then I didn't have the grades, so I wasn't able to play because of grades. But I was an athlete like no other. I played every sport besides soccer. I played soccer 1 year, I didn't like it. That's what's up, bro. That's what's up. You be throwing darts all day or what? You playing a big division? I played in Oregon. I played in was it a 4A? I think it was 4A. That's what's up, bro. That is what's up. I wish I could go back and play sports. That'd be dope. I changed so much shit, but you only live once. Pretty much. You live and you learn. Oh, that's another one. Another one. That's dope. So using like Pop Warner, that's filthy. That was the best type of football. And then once you get older, it gets serious, and it's like, fuck, bro, I want to play. Like they want to start running dumbass plays and shit. Like just let's snap the ball. We know chemistry. Let's throw the ball, bro. Let's go. But nah, they want to do some stupid shit, and that's when we lost the love for the game. And we didn't want to play no more, and that's when we started doing other shit. But we had some fucking athletes in our town. I grew up in a small town called Buckeyes, Oregon. And we had some hitters, bro. Our main thing was baseball. We grew up playing baseball. We played baseball all day, bro. All fucking day. Like literally, eat, sleep, repeat, baseball. We didn't know nothing else but baseball. And then I grew out of baseball and I started liking basketball and football. But like I said, I didn't have the grades, and then I wanted to do stupid shit. But once I got like older and shit, I go to men's league for basketball. Because I tried playing basketball on the team, and the coach told me that I had to get my grades up, and he told me I had to quit smoking. I had to quit doing all kinds of stupid shit that I was doing. And I was like, all right, bet, yeah, I'm going to do that. And I never did. But stay in school, bro. Stay in school. Stick to sports. Sports will make it out. If you're good and you stick to it and you fucking practice, and that's what a lot of people be like, oh, practice. Yeah, but you could practice all day. It depends on how you're practicing. Like you could practice the same dumb shit your coach told you, but until you get with a trainer, somebody that knows what the fuck they're talking about, and then you consistently do what they taught you, not a coach that never did nothing, a trainer or a coach, a big name coach that has been to big schools. I've had coaches that knew what they're talking about, and then I had those parent coaches. Their son was on the team and they think they know what they're talking about because their son's on the team and they played a long time ago, but they never played in college. So you don't know what you're talking about because you never played in college. But I had a coach. He never made it to the leagues, but he's trained with Albert Pujols. I can't say his last name. The Cardinal legend. St. Louis Cardinal legend. He trained with his trainer, some shit. He used to tell us a story all the time, and he said that's one of the reasons why that player was his favorite. But he said he always had the right mechanics, the right fucking technique, the right everything. So that's who we picture, image, whatever the fuck. Everything we did was off of Albert Pujols. And we just mirrored his game, bro. Mirrored his hit, all that shit. We was really into baseball for years. Like we was going to All-Stars, doing all that, bro. I did all those tournaments. That shit was fun. That's why I say, if you got the opportunity to stay in it, stay in that shit. Cause now I gotta depend on men's league and fucking men's tournaments. Like I don't even get to go to college. I'm a grown ass man.
They push out that lead.
Man, tight ends do so much.
So I tell kids all the time,
They block like
stay in school, bro.
you pull them, you use them all over the place.
I had to graduate in prison. That's not where you want to graduate. So I got my diploma. I could say I got my diploma. I could say I played sports because I did. I went to all kinds of tournaments. I fucking won all kinds of trophies, awards, all that shit. But none of it matters if you don't go to college, if you don't have something to show for it. That's the one thing I didn't do. I didn't go to college. If I did, bro, what could have been? But you can't dwell on shit. That's why, like I said, I tell kids, even my family, my brothers, my sisters, my nephews, like my nephews, they're old now. They just basically grown themselves.
Looking to buy time.
And I tell them daily, like, bro, you guys need to find out what the fuck you're gonna do. Because the older one, now he knows what he's gonna do. He's in, he climbs up on the poles and he's like the electrician. He gets paid hella money for that shit. Fixes the telephone poles, or not the telephone poles, but the electric fucking towers and all that electric shit. He puts those type shits up. And then my little nephew, he went to barber school, so he opened a barber thing with his little homie. So like they got their own shit going. But at least he went to school for it and he got his shit going. Like they paid attention. There's a lot of people that don't. Like I got siblings right now that are still trying to figure out what they're doing, but they're young. They're not old enough yet. One of them's still in school. The other one is about to graduate. But they'll figure it out. Hopefully. I ain't got shit figured out still either. I'm still trying to figure it out, but I know that much to be able to tell people, like, this is what y'all should do. What I didn't do.
Time and time again, and with this guy and his speed, this play is tailor-made for him, and they're going to have to find a different coverage to try to slow this down.
Let's go! Touchdown! But I feel like that's another reason why I play sports games so much. Because I played it when I was a kid, and I had so much potential. So it's just fun being able to do it on a game. It's hella fun. But even when I was playing, like when I was a kid, I'd like act like I'm really doing it, because I do it on the court or fucking in the basketball court, in the baseball field. I do it in real life, and then I do it in the game. I'm like, oh shit, I just did that in real life.
First play of the drive comes from the 38.
But I can't say I did it in college. That's the only thing that I regret.
Caught behind the line. It's Brown. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man.
Appreciate it for the follow. Thank you.
And they just couldn't get
You're
it
a
done.
real
As a
one.
result, the offense actually
That's what's up. I appreciate all y'all just sitting in here listening, for real, for real. Like I was saying earlier, I had one person in my Twitch earlier just listening to me just talk, bro. Just talk. Because I was waiting for somebody to say something. That way I like go off of what they're talking about. But when I realized that nobody was going to say nothing, they're just going to stop in and not say nothing, I started the conversation.
First down. Grab near the marker. It's Payne. Grabs a touchdown saving tackle at the 17.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to
Appreciate y'all though.
They've scored a ton of points.
For real.
That's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup,
Oh shit, I thought I threw it. Good shit, bro. Good shit. I was playing around. That's my fault for fucking around.
This defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front. They won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a...
Nope. Pick. Oh, he got that. He got that shit.
Quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence.
Crazy. A lot of people, like, when they start hearing me talk about my story,
These two right now are
They would just keep scrolling. They don't want to hear that shit. Well, that's me. I ain't gonna tell you somebody else's story. I ain't gonna tell you a lie. Like, I'm gonna tell you how my life went. It wasn't good. It wasn't cool. But I made it out, and I'm fucking still learning. Like I said, I don't know everything. There's a lot of shit that I'm still figuring out. But there's a lot of shit that I do know. I wish I didn't, but I do. And that's why I'd like,
They'll get a chance to
not like preach or nothing, but like I try to spread the message, I guess you would say. Low key,
to the air.
I don't want to see nobody end up how I did. Fuck that.
Over the top of the knee.
Especially if you got shit going for you, bro. Like, you got shit going in sports, or even if it's not sports. That was my problem. I thought the only way you could make it out was sports. Like, all my energy, everything went towards sports. I gotta make it out. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. I didn't even focus on nothing else. I didn't focus on school. I didn't realize you need school to get that. But a lot of people don't realize school is a huge part. Whether it's high school, college, you need school. Like, nowadays, a lot of people that think just because content creating is a big thing, they think just because they make an account and they got hundreds of thousands of followers and they got an influence that they doing something. Like, bro, what are you gonna do when that falls apart though? You ain't got nothing to fall back on. Like, right now, I ain't got shit to fall back on. So, but I ain't out here expecting this shit to work. Hoping, but not expecting. You gotta have something to fall back on. That's why right now I'm trying to get it. I'm trying to figure out this investing and shit like that. That way I have something to fall back on. Fuck, he got me. I was trying to throw that shit and I didn't hit the button.
Those play action passes take a little bit longer to develop, right? 'Cause you still
That's why I don't like play action, but they keep fucking picking play action, bro. I don't want that shit. See, another one, another play action.
Fake's gotta be a lot better.
Now he's going to break the pocket. He gambles and throws one all the way back to
Ah, I thought he caught that shit.
Last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. He's shown the ability to climb the ladder.
Oh shit.